Welcome to the team. Woo! I am Tia, your Triple Diamond leader, and I want to say welcome to the team. I am so glad that you decided to become a part and do something that was going to change your life forever. It Works is an amazing company, and it really will change your life. And so I'm not going to be looking straight at the screen at all times because I'm going to be walking you through some things that you need to do to get started. So let me go here, and I logged in. Let me see if I'm still logged in. So when you signed up, you created a website, and you should have been given your username and a password. So go ahead and go to your website and click sign in. Put in your username. It is a 7-digit code, and your password. Once you're in, that front page is going to be very important as time goes on. No need to go into the detail of it right now, but it will be. So, because I want to go over the things that you need for right now. So the first thing you're going to go to is Document Library. Document Library is filled with all different types of goodies that you need to run your business. And if you scroll down the side, you will see under Document Library, you will see Product Info. Product Info is where you learn about your product. It has a product sheet on every product that you now offer to help your clients become a better them. And so if you open up one of the product sheets, you will see that every product sheet has about 3 to 6 bullet points that gives you a brief overview of what the product does. A very easy way to learn your product. We often suggest that you learn at least 5 of the top products over time. This is not the type of business where you're going to sit here, read all this stuff, and then you start working. No, it is a very time-sensitive business. As soon as your ID is in the system, you need to be working that very first day. Working that very first day. With trying to go ahead and get clients, and I'll explain why in a minute. So with this sheet, you can make a book. That's what I did. You make a book of your product sheets. I have a couple of pictures on the front of my book. And inside the book, I have a bunch of stuff. But I have my product sheets in a binder. And they're in little plastic covers. And so it's easy to talk about your products when you have this little binder, because then you can, and I need to update mine because the skincare line has changed since then. But it's just easy, especially if you're at a party, people can flip through it and find out more information about the product. I don't use that as much. Sorry, I just made a mess. I don't use that as much as I use the product sheets on my iPad. I have each of them, you can download your product sheet, and you download your product sheet. So if I'm in a conversation with someone and it's a product that I'm not as familiar with, I'll just go to my iPad because they're downloaded. I don't have to go to the internet, and here they are. And as you can see, it's still, the bullet points and everything, and it tells you everything that you need to know about it. So that's just what I did, and it seems to have worked very well so far. What was I talking about? Product sheet. Okay. And then the next thing that you need to look at under products is the product price and BV list. That is your money, because you need to be able to combo your clients. You need to be able to help them reach their goals. This is not just a wrap business. You have more to offer than wraps. And so with that product price and BV sheet, you will see the BV, which is bonus volume, for each thing that we have to offer. So For example, the wraps, if you open it up, the wraps are 54 in volume. Well, the gel is 45 in volume. So if someone orders wraps and gel, that's 94 in volume, right? And now you're all, you one down, 3 more to go. Because at the end of the month, your goal is to be a qualified leg, qualified leg, qualified leg, qualified leg. That is your first goal. To be a qualified leg. I need to be writing this down so I can make sure I tell you at the end what your goals are. So you need to be a qualified leg every month. That means you have 400 in volume. That means you really need to work on comboing your clients. One way to combo your clients is the hair, skin, and nail vitamin, which is 30, and the greens. Everyone in the world needs greens. It's 8 servings of fruit and vegetables. It's going to detox you, alkaline you, immunize you. Especially when you pair it with the wraps, you have better results. So everyone needs greens. So wraps and greens, especially if your client is on a lot of medicine or if they're not regular, they really need greens. So wraps and greens, I think it's what, 82 or something like that. I'm not 100% sure, but 84. But regardless, when you combo your clients, you don't have to work nearly as hard. The higher your volume, the more money you make. And so you want to at least be 400 so you can be a qualified leg, but you go beyond that and you make more money. So that's your first goal. That product price and BV list is what's going to help you. So make your binder, put them on your iPad or on your phone, in your email. Make sure you always have that product price and BV list. I used to keep it in my email and have it in a folder that I would just go right to when I first started until I learned the main products. So this is when I say learn your products, this is how you should be able to talk about your products really quickly. The body wrap, tighten, tones, and firms, going to produce the appearance of cellulite. Anything that jiggles, you can wrap. 4 wraps is a full treatment. Number 1. The gel is going to do what the wrap does on a lower dosage. You can use the gel morning and night. We call it liquid gold because it works wonders for your body with tightening, toning, and firming. Greens is 8 servings of fruit and vegetables in every serving. It's going to alkaline your body, which deals with your pH balance, because when your body's out of balance, it's a cesspool for disease. It's going to immunize your body. Cold and flu season happens, and it's going to help boost up your immune system. It's 8 servings of fruit and vegetables, so you're going to get the nutrients you need for the day. Let me see, what else? The hair, skin, and nail vitamin. It's going to make your hair grow. It's going to brighten your skin. It's going to help your nails to grow. People have had their eyelashes to grow, boost the collagen in your follicles. So that's what I mean by being able to talk about your product. You don't have to be able to run down all 28 things that the product does. You just need to know what the client wants to know about that particular product. So that's the product stuff. I almost forgot. Auto ship is the law. All new DTs must run their very first auto ship in their first 30 days. Use your Wrap Cash to run your auto ship, and always teach your team to run your auto ship. Everybody runs their auto ship every month. Auto ship is the law. Don't forget it. The next thing on the left, still under Document Library, you're going to click Marketing Materials, which is where I will talk about, and if you look, it has different things in there that you can go over, but the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th one down is called the Steps to Success worksheet. The steps to success is how you run your business. You don't let a month go by where you don't complete the steps to success if you want your business to grow exponentially. It's all about exponents with this business. And so the steps to success are going to be 3 DTs, which are distributors, 4 loyal customers a month, and repeat. Depending on how fast you want your business to grow, you need to do that more times. The people who grow their business the fastest do the steps more than anyone else. And so Every month, it's the beginning of the month, you print off the Steps to Success worksheet, and you don't stop until it's completely filled in. And if And if you happen to fill it in within 2 weeks, great. Throw it away, get out another one, and do it again. And you teach your team to do it. That's how you become a leader. You teach your team to follow the steps to success. It is the most important thing with our business, besides auto-ship and being a qualified leg. Well, they're all important, whatever, but you know what I mean. So there are more things on here that you can kind of look through. Is there anything else? We have some ads on here that you can use. There's information on the loyal customer program. Party pad. So, and this is not my party pad with the notes in it. I do have one with the notes, but I cannot find it currently. Party pad is a great way for you to talk about your business, especially you newbies. Everybody's going to get a party pad in their kit. So you don't really know what to say? Don't worry about it. The party pad is here for you. The party pad notes are in your back office under the marketing where we were. And if you can't find it, when you click document library, just type in party pad and the party pad notes will come up. And what happens with the party pad notes is that you're going to tape them down to this page. And everybody at your party gets a party pad. If you bought some, if you didn't buy any, then you're the only one that gets it. And you can show this picture to everyone. But then you read the notes. And not necessarily read them verbatim. But as you get better at it, you kind of just talk from it. And it just walks you through what you need to say. You can say this stuff when talking to a loyal customer. The company is genius. They made it so simple for you to do a presentation, even if you're just having a conversation with someone. You still use a party pad. And so it's just a few pages about loyal customers, and then you flip it over and it's talking about the opportunity to join the party. And so it talks about the kits. It goes through everything that you need. The average income. And what's your choice? This is the end of it. Do you want to be a loyal customer or do you want to be a distributor? And it tells you what you get when you become a loyal and what you earn when you become a distributor. And so that's what the party pad is for. So use the party pad to help you be more successful. It's genius. Let me see. Yep. Okay. And there's also a party pad presentation that you can use online as well. A PowerPoint. Let me see. Commissions. How are you going to get paid? So it's still in the document library. You click commissions. And the next to the last one is a compensation plan. The compensation plan is very important. You need to read the first 6 to 7 pages because it's basically going to run through your first goals, teach you how to get to Ruby, tell you what everything means, how to sign your 4 loyal customers, who they can be, because your first 4 loyal customers have to have 4 different addresses. No, you can't sign your mama, daddy, uncle, and your cousin up and y'all all live together and get credit. They have to have 4 separate addresses. All of that information is in your compensation plan in the first 7 pages. Very easy to read, but it just lets you know how to begin your business. And also, when you get your first 4 loyal, wait, I don't want to get ahead of myself. So that's that. Commissions. Still under document library, the last one is training and business building. The first thing is a hundreds list. You can print it off or you can create your own. You're going to list the 100 people that you know. That's another goal. And you're going to use a memory jogger, which is on here also, to help you figure out people that maybe you forgot about. And Madra is our top money earner in the company, and we are on Madra's team, and she's awesome. And she says when you introduce this information to someone, you always start with the opportunity. You start with the opportunity first, and you tell them, you know, the information. They say, nah, I don't think I'm interested in that. You say, well, you know what? Maybe you need to be a loyal customer. And you tell them the perks of being a loyal customer first before anything else. And they say, I'm really not sure about that. Say, well, hey, well, guess what? Host a party for me, and you will get wrapped for free. And most of the time, they'll say, oh, okay, I can do that. So now you have a party booked. So when you start with your list of 100, that's how you start it. You don't just call randomly and, just doing all kind of stuff. Madra makes the most money in the company out of anybody, and that's what she told us to do. That's what we do. Let me see. Something else that's really good in here is a Training Academy guidebook. Love that. Love that document. It basically walks you through how to do a party, what you need for a party, and the basics on the most popular products that you'll be discussing. Awesome, awesome document. Something to kind of keep around and kind of go through. It may not be something that you necessarily read front to back, cover to cover at first. You may just take out pieces or whatever, but keep that. And the very last thing that you need on here are charting. Is charting. You can go as fast as you want in this company. You can take all year to become an executive if you want, which is 2 people on your team, making an average of about $150 to $200 a month. Or you can go diamond your first month, which we have people that have done that before, making an extra about $1,800, $1,900 a month. It is your call how fast you want to move in this company. But charting is the way to promote. And so you print off an executive chart. And that's the very last one. That means you need 2 people. Those 2 people, everyone needs to be a qualified leg, which is 400 in volume. And now you're an executive. And so now you're a team leader because you have people on your team that you need to show them how to always be a qualified leg and how to help them to promote as well, how to complete the steps to success. And so the faster you finish that executive chart, the faster you can move to the Ruby chart. So if you want to take 6 months to get to executive, take 6 months if that's what you want to do. But if you want to make the money and you want to make it quicker, you need to move through that executive chart like hot water. So the next thing I want to tell you about is at the very top again is going to be your Training Academy. And it's just videos on how to build your business, information that you need to know from corporate, information on each of the products, steps to success, and how to run your business. These videos are awesome. And so if perchance on your computer the videos are not showing, you can also go to myitworkstraining.com and this page will come up. That is myitworkstraining.com. So that is pretty much it as far as eSuites that you need to know, because the purpose of this video is not to overwhelm you with information, but just show you how to get started. The next thing you're going to do is go to Facebook. And on Facebook, you're going to type in the search box, It Works Global. And you should have over 260,000 likes. Make sure you don't choose anyone's fan page. And you're going to like that page. That is our corporate page. They always have announcements and pictures that you can share on your page with your friends. But I wanted to show you, I wanted you to click Photos. Under Marketing Materials, you have brag books and you have a zip file filled with before and afters. But if you go to It Works Global, you click Photos and then you click Albums and scroll down, you will see a lot of different things. They have 33 different ProFit recipes, 48 pictures on motivation, 13 pictures talking about greens, a lifestyle category, which is talking about your vitamins, confianza, fat fighters, all those types of things. They have before and after pictures, about 57 different before and after pictures. So you can use those pictures, download them, and share them Instagram, Facebook, when you're texting people, getting the word out. They also have pictures for the skincare line. So that is very, very important. Make sure you do that also. So that's the basics of the information as far as eSuite is concerned. The next thing I want to talk to you about is being connected. We have training every Monday at 6 p.m. As of right now, the information is always posted on Facebook when the training is going to be. Make sure you're on training. If you cannot be on training for some reason, then you need to listen to the recording. and you change the last 2 digits to 99, and then you can hear the recording of the training. But training is very important. I still get on my leaders training every Wednesday, and you have access to that as well. And the great thing about our leaders is that they are all top earners. You have Irena, you have Ronnie, you have Kim, you have Jen. They are all top earners, and they still host trainings. Irena's training is on Tuesday. You have access to that, and Ronnie's training is on Wednesday. And I went dominant in 10 weeks listening to Ronnie's training. So, you know, you are surrounded by great information. You have to make sure you plug in. Be aware of what's going on with your team. If you're local and you have a group of people near you, make sure you get with them. This business is a lot of fun. So group me. Make sure you're in group me. Make sure you're connected. Make sure you know what's going on. If you have questions, submit a ticket in your back office. It's a tab there called support. You click that support ticket and you ask a question, and corporate will respond to your question. And you can also ask in the group and on the Facebook pages as well, and we will help you. So the next thing I wanted to say was the biggest way to build your business is going to be wrap parties and blitzing. When you first start off, social media is going to be great. It's going to be good to you. Build your Instagram up. Follow as many people a day as you can. Wrap parties is going to be huge. Wrap parties is a triple threat. What am I trying to say? You get cash on hand. Every time someone wraps, you charge them $25. The host gets wrapped for free. I'm sorry. My thing is dinging. I need to cut it off so I can focus. And it's triple threat. I'm trying to cut it on silent. Wrap parties. Yeah, and then you share the party pad, and then people become loyal customers and distributors. So the more parties you have a month, the better. Fill your calendar up. Go find vendor events. There are all different types of hair vendor events, just all different types of things. And when you become a vendor, you get leads. You call these people, you tell them that they want a free wrap, and they host a party for you, and now you're partying with a bunch of people that you don't know. So blitzing. Blitzing is very important. You start out social media, you start out with wrap parties, you start out blitzing, you get your blitz cards. Do I have one near me? Yeah, I do. Blitz cards, bow. You have about 10 in your pack. You can order them on myitworksstore.com. You can use the coupon new the number 2 IW, or new the number 2 it works, and you can get a 20% discount. And it's a little place for you to put your information on there. And this is how you blitz. You walk up to someone, you say, hey, you ever heard of that crazy rap thing? And you show it to them. You say, this is what it is, and this is what it does. And while they're looking at that, you don't say anything. Hold on, can you tell I'm looking for something? You don't say anything. And you wait and you let them respond first. I should have had this ready, but I didn't, so don't judge me. Whatever. Where is it? Ugh. We have drawing forms on our page, and you can type in drawing forms in the search box. But it basically has a place for them to put their name, their phone number, and if they want a free wrap, you say, hey, put your name on this drawing form. I'm going to call you. I do a drawing every week for a free wrap. Everybody wins a free wrap if they host a party. And so now you have their number. You can follow up with them, and you can share more about the product. So blitzing is very easy. Keep it simple. Don't be nervous. The key to this business is confidence. The more confidence you have, the more you will, the more you'll do. The more people will be willing to take a part of your product. It doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter your size. It's about your confidence. So if people believe, because people will buy you before they buy your product. So if you're sure about your product, if you're sure about what you have to offer, you're in the clear. So this business loves speed. So you got to go fast. So that's all I have to share. I think wrap parties, blitzing, qualified leg by the end of the month, Go ahead and be bold, get out there and promote, make your list of 100 and complete the steps to success. If you have any questions, let us know. Stay connected, group me, Facebook, be around, come around. Don't slack in your business. Don't be an island. Let's work together because we are a family. And make sure you go to the corporate events if they host them in your town. I think that's all. All right. Let us know if you have any questions. Now, run.